Greetings, fellow fans. In today's video, I bring you a host of updates, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This report dives into the situation surrounding the San Francisco 49ers and a potential trade involving an elite All-Pro and Pro Bowl player. At first glance, the idea may seem far-fetched, but there's a deeper logic to it. The 49ers are reportedly considering acquiring this star defender currently with the Miami Dolphins. Recent reports suggest that both the team and the player are evaluating trade scenarios, and it wouldn't be surprising to see him in a new uniform by the 2025 season. The Dolphins and the player in question are operating under a guaranteed figure of $25.101 million for this season, which points to a potential parting of ways. This is significant, considering it's been less than a year since he signed a 3-year deal worth $72.3 million. That guaranteed amount is allocated for the upcoming season. However, if a trade were to happen, Miami would be left absorbing a substantial amount of dead money. Specifically, they would face a $25.2 million cap hit, while the team acquiring him would only owe $5.9 million for the year. Financial data shows that from Miami's perspective, a pre-June 1st trade would be highly problematic, requiring them to manage a dead cap hit of $29.2 million and suffering a $12.5 million cap loss. If the deal were to happen after June 1st, those numbers would be split between $10.7 million in 2025 and $18.5 million in 2026, resulting in a $5.9 million cap saving for this season. Another compelling reason why this deal makes sense for the 49ers is the player's existing ties to the organization. When he was drafted out of Florida State, a current member of the Niners coaching staff was influential in that selection. Furthermore, the team's present defensive coordinator, who joined San Francisco in 2017, previously coached linebackers for the Jaguars during the player's rookie season. Looking at the 49ers' current roster, especially on defense, there are clear needs at edge rusher and defensive tackle. Linebacker depth is also a concern, and the team lacks a reliable third cornerback. If the season began today, only 2 players would be projected as starting outside corners for San Francisco. The team faces a critical decision. One player, drafted in the 4th round by another team and dealing with injuries and inconsistent performance as an outside corner, could potentially move inside to the slot. If he does, another player, who excelled last season as an outside corner, would retain his position, while a third player who missed significant time and a second-round pick from last year, primarily an outside corner, would factor in as well. Alternatively, the team could move someone inside who has already proven to be one of the top nickel corners in the NFL. This positional versatility offers the team flexibility, but in truth, there is no dependable third cornerback on the depth chart. Most backups either lack experience or are not starting caliber. By acquiring this star defender, the 49ers would gain a true outside corner who is comfortable and effective in that role, allowing them to shift another player inside and form a cornerback unit that could easily rank among the NFL's top 10. Comfortable and impactful as a rookie on the outside, you'd then have Ramsey locking down the other boundary corner spot. That would allow the team to move Lanier inside to the nickel role. This setup would give San Francisco a rock-solid cornerback trio, one of the best in the league. Last year, Ramsey played 728 snaps as an outside corner, over 1,000 total. And while he can line up in the slot when needed, at age 30, he remains one of the elite outside corners in the NFL. As we explore this topic, many of you might be wondering, Jalen Ramsey has connections to the Niners coaching staff. He's still playing at a high level, and we'll dig into the numbers soon. What would it take to land a player of his caliber, factoring in his contract and age? A first-round pick shouldn't be necessary. While some initial trade ideas floated around included the 49ers offering their first-round pick in 2025 in exchange for Miami's first-rounder this year, allowing the Dolphins to jump to pick 11 and also surrender their 2026 first. That's a non-starter. However, the 49ers currently own 2 third-round picks at numbers 75 and 100 and have 2 selections each in the 4th and 5th rounds. So let's imagine the team parts ways with a third-rounder and sweetens the deal with a pick or 2 from rounds 4 or 5. That could be enough to bring Ramsey to the Bay Area, significantly upgrading the defense in the process. Are there concerns with Ramsey? Naturally. He's had moments of dissatisfaction everywhere he's been. He forced his way out of Jacksonville during a rough patch for the team. Understandable. Then he played at a high level with the Rams, eventually seeking a new challenge. He moved to Miami, signed an extension last year, and seemed happy with the environment. No state income tax, player-friendly coach, but now appears ready to move on again. Every stop along his journey has included some degree of discontent. Still, you'd be acquiring one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. Some may call this speculation sensationalist, but odds makers give the Niners the fourth best chance to trade for Ramsey with 7-1 odds. Only the Cowboys 6-1, Cardinals 5-1, and Raiders 4-1 are more likely destinations. That indicates there's merit to this buzz, and I'll continue outlining reasons why such a move would benefit San Francisco. Before we go any further, here's today's poll question. Should the 49ers pursue a trade for Jalen Ramsey? Share your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation with fellow fans. Our discussion today is brought to you by partners offering last-minute tickets at the lowest guaranteed prices. You can save big on last-minute tickets to sports games, concerts, comedy shows, theater performances, and more. Their service offers fantastic features, including a simple ticket selection process that surfaces the best deals fast. You can even save more by choosing a general section and letting the platform pick your exact seats. The app allows you to preview your seats view before completing the purchase, so you know exactly what to expect. There's also a best price guarantee. If you find a better price, they'll credit you 110% of the difference. Your ticket purchase is protected by the most flexible customer service policy in the industry. Whether it's a Giants game, a potential Warriors playoff match, or a Niners game this fall, you've got options. Download the app, create an account, and use a special promo code for discounts on your first purchase. That playoff game could become a reality if the team advances through the play-in. You might catch a Niners game this fall, and there are shows that often feature Niners players as well. So don't leave things to chance. Get your tickets from a trusted source. Download the app and create your account today. By using a specific code, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Don't forget to enter the code when signing up to lock in that discount. Now, let's talk about this player's current level of performance. Drafted 5th overall out of Florida State in the 2016 NFL Draft by Jacksonville, he's now 30 years old and will turn 31 in October. Last year, he played well in an otherwise underwhelming defense. He posted an overall grade of 76.9, ranking 16th out of 222 eligible corners. His pass rush grade came in at 76.5, placing him 19th. He remains effective as a blitzer when the moment calls for it and could benefit from more time in the slot. There's also talk of him eventually transitioning to safety, which could extend his career by limiting his movement demands. That said, I still believe he can thrive as a cornerback based on the data. His run defense grade was an impressive 85.7, 10th best among his peers. He's a physical tackler who makes plays behind the line of scrimmage. His coverage grade stood at 71.9, still competitive. He was targeted 48 times and allowed just a 54.2% completion rate. He gave up only 3 touchdowns while recording 2 interceptions and breaking up 9 passes. These numbers showcase a high level of play. Last season, he ranked among the top 20 cornerbacks in coverage snaps and rarely missed games. In man-to-man coverage, he tied for 8th in pass breakups. With the team's recent focus on zone coverage, there's growing interest in blending more man coverage into the scheme, which suits Ramsey's strengths. He allowed the 5th lowest passer rating in man-to-man coverage across the league. All told, Jalen Ramsey remains a top-tier performer and would be a valuable asset to this secondary. He's familiar with the coaching staff, adaptable to multiple systems, and fills a glaring need. The cost to acquire and retain him wouldn't be astronomical, though Miami would likely need to absorb a portion of his salary in any deal. Lastly, Ramsey recorded 12 tackles for loss last season, ranking second only to a future Defensive Player of the Year candidate. The 49ers are still in a retooling phase, focused on building through the draft. But the urgency at cornerback can't be ignored. This is a player worth targeting, and the team would be wise to seriously consider it. Anytime major developments arise, whether standout athletes or intriguing trade rumors, we'll be here to break it down with full analysis. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The San Francisco 49ers might have just made one of the most jaw-dropping moves of the offseason, and fans are already buzzing with anticipation. Aaron Donald, the legendary defensive force who announced his retirement earlier this year, has now found himself at the center of swirling rumors suggesting a potential return to the field, but this time with the 49ers. The 49ers defense has been one of the league's most formidable units, but adding Donald's unparalleled prowess could elevate them to an even more menacing level. Could we see the 49ers making a move that would change the landscape of the NFC? Donald's 10-season career with the Los Angeles Rams was nothing short of historic. A three-time Defensive Player of the Year and a dominant force on the field, his name is synonymous with elite defense. Having announced his retirement in early 2024, many assumed this was the end of his legendary career. But the whispers around the NFL have grown louder, with insiders hinting at a stunning possibility. The 49ers are in serious talks to bring Donald out of retirement. Fans are eagerly awaiting confirmation of a deal that would add one of the most feared defensive players in NFL history to their already star-studded roster. For the 49ers, acquiring a player of Donald's caliber could be the final piece in their Super Bowl puzzle. With the Rams entering a rebuilding phase and Donald's place in history already solidified, this move could offer him a chance to chase one final ring. And for the 49ers, it's a chance to boost their defense with a game-changer. As the rumors intensify, it's clear that the NFL world is holding its breath. Will Aaron Donald return? And if so, will the 49ers land him to lead their defense into the next era? Stay tuned. This story is far from over. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.